Well guys, it's been a little while since I've done an update on my kit, and my kit has changed quite significantly, so yeah, today I'm going to show you a little bit around my kit. Now, this is primarily my kit that's set up for doing the West Highland Way. The only difference is going to be I'm swapping out the hammock for my Vango tent. Now, here's my new pack. Now, I don't know if you can see that, it's a Tibet 65 plus 10, so it's a 75 litre pack. Now it has an attachment on it here, and that's so I can put my torch on it. It's an awesome piece of kit. Now, it comes with a built-in rain cover, as you can see here. That stores away in the hood. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at my bag though, because this is basically going to be a look at what kit's in it. So, I've got my High Gear Ultralight 3/4 self-inflating mat. For the West Highland Way, I've swapped out my small can with a massive, big ass can of gas. I've got my cook kit, which you would see in my previous video, which is the Optimus Crux. It's got a small can inside it as well. It's got my cook pots on the outside. I've got a new Hydra pack, or camel pack, whatever you want to call it, to pop inside my bag. Got my Silky Pocket Boy. They said there's a torch inside there. Now that's the pocket stove, the fold-in stainless steel stove. Jack Pike clipper style lighter. High Gear first aid kit. Now you'll see it's bulging because I've added extras into it. Mainly hay fever tablets in case there is any midges come out early this year. I want to make sure I don't get eaten alive. Foldable bottle with a carabiner clip. A couple of hot chocolates just in case I get cold and want a little heat. Poo shovel, well, everyone has to go to the toilet, let's be honest. The Bear Grylls Survival Fire Steel. Now it's got a tinder store on it as well, so I do have some dry tinder. Plenty of batteries for my head torch, as you can see my head torch is there. A couple of carabiner clips. Got earplugs, so that when Jimmy goes wandering and snores his head off in the middle of the night, I can get a good sleep. Bite and sting relief pen. Emergency burn gel. Now this stuff works a treat. Don't know if any of you guys seen, what's his name? Fox Company Prepping. Ron, when we went out on a wee camp with him, a bit of wire jumped out the fire, stuck into my arm. So yeah, I do burn myself quite a lot, so that's a handy thing to have. Got my Soldier water filter. Now inside my first aid kit I've also got chlorine tablets as well, just so I've got two means of purifying and giving me clean drinking water. Got an emergency bivvy bag, one of the plastic sort of High Gear ones again I think it is. Got a scud. Got a large plastic carrier bag, so if any of my stuff gets wet and I need to keep it separate from the rest of my kit, I'll chuck it in there. Some paracord, thanks to James. Windproof and waterproof matches. A little folding mat, just so if I stop, it's lightweight, something to sit on and keep my bum dry, keep me relatively comfy. The DD Sleeper, now what that is a sleeping bag liner. My boots, now the boots are Caramore Skittles I think they're called. Still to break them in. I've taken one dried expedition food, now that's a chicken curry, so that's ideal. Inside this dry bag, that's my sleeping bag, which is the Snugpak Kestrel 6. DD travel hammock stroke bivvy, DD 3x3 tarp, dry bag packed full of 3 changes of clothes. So yeah guys, that's my kit. Hope you like it. So you know what I'll do? Check back in a moment, I'll pop some of the stuff open so you can see what's inside. Well guys, look at the size of this. This is how small my sleeping bag goes down. Look at that. Basically fits in the palm of your hand. Absolutely tiny. And I don't know if my camera's picking this up or not, but it says Snugpak Softy 6 Kestrel. Comfort rating 0 degrees, lows of -5. So let's be honest, Scotland doesn't get all that much colder in April, so that should do the job beautifully. So guys, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's actually inside my first aid kit. Now, it is a High Gear First Aid Kit 1, however I have pimped mine up quite a bit. So let's take a look at this. here we go. So the first thing we have is we've got some ibuprofen, which is also an anti-inflammatory, so if I do hurt myself or get a bite or anything like that, do the job. Paracetamol, which is a painkiller. Antihistamines. Now these work wonders for midgie bites. If you know you're going out and there's midges, take them a couple of hours before you go out, and hey presto, the midges don't annoy you. Now we've got a whistle. Stupidly loud. Ow, my ears, they're stinging like a banana. Now we've got waterproof plasters, various sizes inside a waterproof container. Now here what we have is alcohol-free wipes, which are just sterile wipes basically, got a few of them. Water purification tablets. Now these are the Oasis chlorine tablets. Compeed plasters. Now I've actually put 2 packs together because they come in different sizes. So as you can see, you've got the big ones and then the smaller ones there as well. Because I'm going to be going out for, 9 days, and the chances are I probably will get a blister at some point. So yeah, a comprehensive pack of Compeed plasters. Now the adhesive strips, you know, those material ones, got a pack of them as well. Because I've got them, you need a small pair of scissors to cut them. A tick remover, because yeah guys, Scotland does have ticks. Now I'm sorry I'm trying to do this with one hand, but as you can see it's basically a pair of tweezers with hooks. You tear the bad boys off. Quite a vicious thing, but you know what? Invaluable as well. Another set of antihistamines. Spare pair of bootlaces. How many of you guys keep spare bootlaces in your first aid kits? I'd take a chance that probably not all that many of you. However, what happens if your boots break and you don't have paracord? Exactly. A handy thing to keep. Now finger dressings, mainly because I cut and burn myself, I thought it'd be handy to have. Safety pins, handy little thing. Condom. Now, not only will it let me have safe sex, guys, what it'll also do is it'll give me a means of a water carrying container if I need it. Give me a storage device. It'll also give me some means of starting a fire if I can't get any dry tinder. So yeah, multi-purpose, probably the most valuable thing in there. And then you've got your standard material pouch. You can either put it on your belt, you can hook it onto your pack, or you can chuck it in the top of your pack. As you can see, quite comprehensive. It's not the standard high gear kit. I've added my extra goodies to it. Pack's Belgian, but it's got everything I need. Thanks for checking it out, guys. So inside the pocket stove, we have a condom. We have fuel tablets. And we've got the stove itself. Shiny. I love shiny stuff. Especially stainless steel. Oh yeah. Now let's get this bad boy built up. Back in a second. And hey presto! One stove built up. Ta-da! So as you can see, it's got a couple of different heights it can be used at. You can either put your fuel tablets in it as well, or you can use tinder and little sticks as well if you want. As you can see, pretty stable as well actually. It's not how you'd expect it to be. So yeah, this isn't going to be my main source of cooking. However, it will be a backup stove should something fail on my gas stove. I think it's small and light enough that it's a handy little bit of kit to keep.